It's designed through math and algorithms and all kinds of crazy science stuff to be able to do things that are hard for the human brain to do, and to do it fast, and to do it accurate, and to expand on what is possible by making the impossible easy.
Who's doing it?
Well, so it's an oddity of the system that it used to be that the Defense Department and the government led all technological innovation, right? It used to be the space program run by the government gave us computers and materials technology and all kinds of gizmos because you didn't manage to go to space, and then it became commercial use. It used to be the general trend. Actually, when I say we, I'm no longer there, but we do not lead the world in technology innovation anymore. Private industry does. The Googles and the data labs and the Silicon Valley guys and the Apple guys and there's little tiny startup companies. I got to do a really cool thing where this company called ByteCube, which is really 5 guys who rented an office in Washington, D.C., have come up with a way to incorporate artificial intelligence and mixed reality. Do you know what virtual reality is?
Mm-hmm.
Glasses you put on your head and you got your phone in it and it makes you dizzy.
Yeah.
They've figured out a way to incorporate mixed reality, which is same goggles, but I'm looking in this room. But it's programmed to map the room and treat my brain like a computer. So if I want to call up different programs, I wave my hand in front of it, and a menu comes up, and I select it, and I can look through that wall. Or I can look into space, or I can put things on a table. Who's doing it is a very broad question, because it's anyone smart enough to figure out data networks, data environments, and an application that is possible. Really what we're talking about is the science of the possible. That's what we called it in the office, is what can I envision that can become reality? And that's when you look at the technology as it has flowed. If you look at human evolution, the more technological you get, the faster new technology is developed, the faster that you can make it possible. We went from airplanes in 1908 to the moon in 1969 to being able to orbit at will by 1975 to now having computers run everything. I remember when I got my first cell phone. My first cell phone was in a bag, and I plugged it into a cigarette lighter, and it had a cord, and I had to dial it like I was dialing my mom's phone, and it costs like $11 billion a minute to make a phone call. It had this weird antenna that stuck out the side. Now I can pull it out of my pocket, and I can do anything that would have taken me trips to the bank or phone calls to make an appointment or you name it with something that is my phone. And that's all happened within a short span. So artificial intelligence is that way. And the driving force behind artificial intelligence is, as it is creating more possibilities and more technological advantages, it's also accelerating the pace at which it increases the technological sophistication. So just about anyone who's got data experience and is an entrepreneur is the one that's doing it. Big companies, obviously, in the big labs, Johns Hopkins, MIT, they're the big drivers behind the research. But worldwide, Chinese are way into AI. They're actually using it on a day-to-day basis. I told Kim this, if you go to China, you go to Beijing and Shanghai. They have 2 things they do with it on a day-to-day basis. There's a lot of people, so they want to be able to track them, so they use facial recognition with cameras all over the city, help them prevent crime. But they also have the thing that meters out how much toilet paper you get in your public restroom.
I have heard that.
Yeah, you only get so much per 90 seconds. And you can tell it's you can't trick it because it's using AI. So unlimited applications, and everyone is doing it. It's one of those things that data and technology and data science and data analytics is the way of the future. We're in a digital world. Everything is becoming a data-driven empire. And that's what AI is. AI is making use of data to explicitly do things beyond the ability of human cognitive reasoning.
Thank you for that.
Yes, ma'am. And if you want to put it in something that's